Here are 4 life lessons that I've learned from running every single day. Number 1, mood follows action. There have been so many times when I'd much rather be sat on the sofa, I don't want to be here, watching Netflix, eating my body weight in Pringles, and coming out on days like today when it's wet and soggy and going for a run. But I've never finished a single run in these 4 years and looked back and regretted it. That was lovely. So just take that first step, put on your shoes, get out the door, even if it's just for a couple of minutes, and you will feel better. Life lesson number 2, boring brick by boring brick. Now the majority of the runs that I do, they're not sexy, they're not Strava worthy, certainly not YouTube worthy, but they go on there anyway. They are those daily zone 1, zone 2 aerobic runs that we kind of tend to neglect as being really important. The boring stuff, it really does matter, and you just got to do it well. And if you do that, everything else will just sort of naturally fall into place. It's that compounding effect. Now it's important, of course, to have the bigger goals and the bigger picture, and to have those dreams and aspirations about where you want to be. You know, in running terms, it might be the sub 3-hour marathon or completing your first 10k. Whatever it is, it's important, but it's not as important as just showing up every single day. So yeah, have those goals, have them in mind, but don't neglect doing the basic, boring things each and every day. Boring brick by boring brick. Life lesson number 3, the power of discipline and routine. Having set routines, having extreme levels of discipline, it does take effort and it does take practice. The benefits are huge if you can stick with it. And again, this isn't particularly exciting stuff, but it's just about doing those little things really well and just making sure that you are not succumbing to the easy path. So staying up late, watching Netflix, drinking, eating too much, whatever it is that your vice might be, you have to kind of think carefully about whether it is enabling or disabling where you want to go and what you want to achieve. And running every day has really helped me to enforce that power of discipline and routine, because I want to get out here and I want to run, and I know that when occasionally some of those things start to slip, the first thing that is going to go is my free time, this time, my running time, and I don't want to sacrifice that, because I know how far I've come, also how far I've got to go. And finally, life lesson number 4 for the 4th year is that this could all be gone tomorrow, either through injury, illness, family circumstances, whatever it might be. My ability to get out the door and go for a run even on a soggy, wet, cold December day, could all be over. And so actually, the fact that I'm able to run every single day has become a bit of a barometer for what's going on in life at the moment for me. And I know that when my Strava mileage is a bit lower, and maybe I'm only able to get out the door for 10 minutes a day, that's a bit of a cue to check in and think about what else is going on around me. You know, is life a bit stressful at the moment for whatever reason, and what can I do about that? And then when the mileage is picking up, I'm nailing the sessions, I'm feeling rested, that's an indication that life is going pretty well, and to embrace it and to make the most of it. But all of these moments and memories, the races, the early morning sunrises, the runs with friends, all of those things could just be finished tomorrow. So you've got to embrace and be grateful for the fact that you can get out there and do it today, because there are millions that can't, and you need to be grateful that you are the one that can.